pandemic to the economy, 2020 has been a rough year for so many Tennesseans. And for those who are already in poverty, you can say this year has felt like a punch to the gut.
All new tonight, Call for Action problem solver Caresse Jackman explores what life is like for Nashvillians facing the toughest challenges this year and their dire need for assistance.
It might be tiny in public housing, but it's enough for Buena Vista resident Lindora Jefferson.
I was homeless from 2003 to 2012. When I got this little apartment, it was like somebody gave me a mansion on the hill.
Then COVID-19 rocked her mansion hard.
I have congestive heart failure. I have diabetes, high blood pressure.
That puts her in the at-risk category for the coronavirus, meaning even simple appointments became more complicated.
It really scared me to the fact I would stop going to my doctor's appointment.
And while many like Jefferson have needed assistance, data shows a real disparity. Some areas of the city are in desperate need, but in others, the need isn't as dire. Unemployment claim numbers show families in North and South Nashville have been hit the hardest this year. Look at the numbers for zip code 37207, which makes up this area, west and east of East Trinity Lane and north and south of Brick Church Pike. From March to September, there were nearly 12,000 new claims.
Even before this year, evictions primarily hit Black communities the hardest. My average client is a Black single mother who is, maybe working 2 jobs to try and provide for her kids.
Housing and consumer attorney Carrie Dietz says even with many people getting assistance from public housing, the pandemic is causing stress on Nashville's Black and brown communities disproportionately.
About 50 to 60% of my clients would fit into that.
The United Way is seeing it too. They have roughly $10 million to distribute to about 100 organizations taking in thousands of requests, mainly from those same North and South Nashville communities.
And our hope is that we can keep people in their homes until the economy starts to reboot.
How long that will take is unclear, but Jefferson says despite the struggles of 2020, she's just happy to be alive and to be a voice for those living in poverty during COVID-19.
I'm not trying to live like the Joneses. I'm just trying to live. Be grateful for what you got, because a lot of people don't have this much.
Another thing we discovered is that many nonprofit organizations that help out people like Lindora Jefferson have also struggled this year. They can't have their galas or fundraisers because of the pandemic, and they've had dwindling donations. So if you'd like to help, please go to our website, WSMV.com. I'm Call for Action problem solver Caresse Jackman, News 4 Nashville.